Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Aries? The Magician at the Foundation, Gemini, Virgo energy. Okay, Aries, you're manifesting at a very, very, very high rate. This is someone who's turning all of their visions into actual reality. But this came after a lot of struggles. This is you realizing your potential now. The power that you actually hold. It's an energy of skill and determination, a lot of concentration, a lot of action. Really focusing on your creativity is what I'm getting here. Realizing that you actually hold all the elements, right? It's almost the energy here of having a do-over. It's like an energy of you really stepping into your power, manifesting your best life for yourself, however that shows up for you. And then there's some sort of reversal energy that goes out and affects all the individuals that were holding you back from this energy. You stepping into your power, solar plexus energy, I'm seeing a lot of yellow here, right? Realizing your potential causes some sort of karma to come through for these other individuals that were keeping you away from this. But why would they want to tell you that? Well, Aries, I feel like all of this had to happen exactly like this. This was a part of your life's purpose. You actually had to go through some sort of karmic cycle with some individuals that were holding you back for you to fully realize how powerful you were, how much potential you actually held in your hands. It's an energy of you remembering who you are, right at the foundation. This is framing the reading. What do we have at the sacral? Hermit, Virgo energy. At the sacral. And this is all because you went inward. You had some sort of spiritual illumination take place. It's an energy of deep introspection. You did this on your own. I feel like you really went on a quest to find what your personal truth was. And you realized that by taking control back over your life, again, solar plexus energy. There's yellow glowing inside that lantern. It's drawing me right to the solar plexus. You taking the power back is what triggers all of this energy to flood through. So it's like you unblocked something, not allowing you to feel powerless to these individuals around you that were causing you to feel inferior, having low self-esteem, which it's kind of weird. In Aries who feels powerless, in Aries who allows people to walk all over them. Doesn't make any sense, right? You guys are essentially the leader of the zodiac, first sign in the zodiac. So you kick in the door for the rest of us. This is you really harnessing this passion and creativity. It's a very optimistic energy, but this is all because you went inward for this. What do we have at the solar plexus? The sun, Leo energy at the solar plexus. A lot of powerful energy on this table here, Aries. This is an energy of success, material happiness, a lot of illumination around what you went through, right? It's like you're stepping into your power and you're starting to look back and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I survived that. How did that happen? How did I even end up there, right? There's a lot of clarity taking place here. It's like it goes hand in hand. The clarity and the truth goes hand in hand with the success and the material happiness, because it really does define what was stopping you from getting here in the first place. You start to see now what it was that was always blocking you. There's a lot of vitality here now, Aries. I was going to say, I feel like you've taken the power back, but it's a power that you've never had before. This is on a whole different level. It's really a different you. I feel like you've reached the space in your life where you're just not even listening to anybody. You realize how ridiculous it is to listen to anybody other than your spirit guides, the divine, God, your intuition, which is how they all communicate with you in the first place. The intuitive highway, right? This is how you connect with the divine, and this is the only thing you should be listening to. I feel like these energies put things on your path, in your environment, to cause you to self-doubt, right? And with this self-doubt, that self-doubt caused you to not listen to your intuition. And by not listening to your intuition, you ended up self-sabotaging. It was like a perfectly orchestrated plan to keep you stuck. This is over now. You're finally driving forward, feeling in control over your life again. What do we have at the heart? Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Ace of Swords is all about raw power, victory. It's an energy of mental strength. This is what you see now so clearly, right? These energies you're leaving behind are very bitter and hateful. They wanted you to function from that space too. It's like you've taken your sword. This is you taking the power back, not allowing anybody to create mental blocks in your life anymore. You're leaving a space where you just had like this poor judgment, which was all a byproduct of not listening to your intuition. A lot of failed efforts as well. A lot of confusion. I feel like you just always thought like it just wasn't your time or something like this, right? And I feel like this was an energy that was projected onto you. Like there would be all these failed efforts and things you're working towards when you were around these individuals. And I feel like sometimes they would just make you feel like, oh, maybe it's just not your time, just keep trying, right? But it's because they were projecting self-doubt onto you, this self-sabotage energy, which you can't notice that. It's almost impossible to notice, especially when this is being projected onto you by individuals around you, right? People you thought you could trust. See, but that's the way the devil works. He works incrementally through the people around you to waste your time. Just a little bit. He only has to waste your time a little bit because it all adds up to you wasting your life clock. If the devil can run out most of your life, quite possibly all of it, without you aligning with your higher self, oh my God, this is a major win. Because when people align with their higher self, their divinity, always, in every single situation, something you do always has some sort of a positive effect on other people in the collective. It could be one person, it could be millions. It doesn't matter. It's just being a part of evolution is what it comes down to. This is what they were trying to take from you. What do we have at the throat? Hangman, Pisces energy, and this is you thinking about that. Thinking about what I just said, right? Yeah, I could see that now. You know what? That's crazy. I can't believe they did that. Who could be so wicked? Who could be so evil? Why would anybody do that to me? Right? So this is like you thinking about this now, thinking about things from a higher perspective. Seeing things from a different perspective. Harnessing this wisdom. Understanding how you, little old you, can make a huge difference in the collective when you align with your higher self. We're made to think that all of us are just little old Jews, right? That we're not significant, that we're insignificant in this world, that nothing we do will actually make a difference. Every single person is made to think that in some capacity. And for some of you that are still navigating through this energy and dealing with, if that's the way you've been made to feel, just know that is a clear indication that you have some greatness waiting for you. Because why would anybody put in so much effort to keep you stuck? Why would anybody put so much effort into being wicked enough to project this sort of energy onto you if they didn't intuitively know that there was something great you were supposed to do? You have to understand. When people can keep somebody stuck who's destined for greatness, It makes them feel like all that power is redirected towards them. This narcissistic energy. Narcissists are the devils of the world. That's what they are. They cannot be healed. They will not change. And they are your enemy. And unfortunately, they show up in your parents, your siblings, your family members, your best friends, people you date. The people closest to you hold these narcissistic traits. You have to step into your power, align with your divinity, build a new life for yourself, and then align with your soul tribe, the real people that are for you, the real relationships, the real friends, building new families on a foundation that you build off of integrity. And I'm looking at the red tights here that he's wearing, and it's directing me towards the root chakra here, which is all related to your stability. This is you realizing this, right? Seeing things from a different perspective. Yellow, standing in your power. Yellow slippers, standing in your power, building your own foundation that you stand on, right? Communicating clearly. Blue chakra. Blue, throat chakra energy. No longer being misunderstood, realizing these were all tactics of the devil to keep you stuck, to keep you in place. What do we have at the third eye? Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. So this is a very new energy that you're now stepping into, Aries. It's a very enthusiastic, passionate, creative energy. A lot of newness here. It's a very fresh energy. And look, he's wearing his confidence, right? Yellow. It's like this is the first step in the next ascended level of the game. This is where you're at now. Showing up to the first day, ready to go. Ready to learn everything there is about this new timeline you're in. Right there at the third eye. So third eye and crown chakra in my readings are messages you're getting from the divine. Okay, so this is how the divine needs you to show up. Ready to go. They have a big mission for you. And it's called aligning with your purpose, being your best self. Finally harnessing all of your passions and creativity the way that you've always seen it for yourself. The passion and creativity they told you was unrealistic and that you'll never ever achieve. There's nothing but opportunity in this energy here. And this is all because you're listening to your intuition, third eye energy. Thinking clearly, visualizing your future. What do we have at the crown, please? Knight of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy at the crown. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but it's very reliable. It's very patient. It's an energy that realizes that there's much to be taken from the journey. The journey is how you write all the stories, the books tell the tales. This is where all the art is created, is from the journey, not the destination. Right? People want to hear about how you got there. See, it's so interesting that, you hear about people selling their soul in whatever capacity, for fame and fortune, right? Because they don't want to put in the hard work to get there. But the thing is, once they just skip steps 2 through 9 and they just go from step 1 to 10, they've got nothing to speak about anymore. You've just deprived yourself of speaking about the journey, learning about the journey, harnessing that wisdom. That's where all the real stuff is in the journey. You understand this. Again, a lot of confidence, a lot of yellow, right? Nothing can stop this Knight of Pentacles from where it's going. Knight of Pentacles to me is the light at the end of the tunnel. Nothing can stop it. This is this message you're getting from the divine, showing up for the first day of this new ascended level in the game. You stepping into this Knight of Pentacles energy, and you're on your way. You're in your new life. You have a strong, strong faith. There's a lot of universal love around you as well, Aries. There's a very wise energy around you. You just understand things from a higher perspective. What do we have at the foundation from the Occult Tarot, please? Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy at the foundation. So this is like Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is the energy they were projecting onto you. It's an energy of setbacks. You feeling isolated. Right? It's an energy of working and never getting anywhere. It's an energy of you being taken advantage of is what it is. Being depleted of your life force. There's no more to be learned in this karmic cycle. You've squeezed it for every last drop of wisdom you possibly could. And you're on your way. What do we have at the sacral? Too many cards. Sacral position. What do we have at the sacral? Too many cards. Ten of Wands, Marbas. At the sacral, Sag energy. This is you having gone inward and the divine illuminating to you that you've been taking on too much. It's finally time to say no. It's an energy of freedom, right? You laying down burdens. Burdens that aren't even yours to begin with, right? They're other people's burdens that you were forced to carry. This is you completely reevaluating your situation, letting go and moving on. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? What do we have at the solar plexus? Five of Cups, Cancer energy, aim at the solar plexus. Whenever I get this guy, it's like, I call him like the narcissistic demon. He floats around, right, on his snakes, and those are like snakes he throws at you to suck back high vibrational energy. He jams that peg into your heart, right? Then he throws those snakes at you and sucks back your high vibrations for nourishment. This person could have like wispy hair on their chest, male or female, doesn't matter. Maybe some kind of big claw-like feet. Mustache, again, male or female, doesn't matter. They might smoke, right? The person's got a smoke in his left hand floating around, right? Maybe they have a cat that's always around them or some animal, I don't know. It's just kind of weird, right? Maybe they have big ears too. Something up their eyebrows, I don't know. This is you just really seeing these individuals for who they are now. It's like you leave, you remove yourself, and then, I don't know, somehow they come across your path again, right? And you're like, oh my God, what happened to that person, right? And it's like the demon inside of them is really starting to surface, right? It's like you can really see them now for their true colors. But this is also them in an energy of loss and regret, feeling very abandoned or unloved by you, Aries, right? How could you do this? How could you step into your power and not feed them this high vibrational nourishment anymore? I mean, how are they going to feed themselves? It's very unfair you did this. Right at the solar plexus, so they wanted you to remain powerless. Solar plexus is all related to your power, your confidence, right? And they wanted to steal that from you, suck that away from you with this Five of Cups energy, that narcissistic cord of attachment energy. What do we have at the heart? So we have Bifron's Spiritual Troubles, which is the Hangman from the Occult Tarot. Actually, we'll start here. So this is like Hangman in reverse. So we have two hangmans here, okay? Spiritual troubles, isn't it? And what's so interesting to me, it's this Hangman energy that really triggered the change. You've seen your power. You've seen things from a different perspective. And then we have the reversal of it here, which is them trying to attack this specific energy so you don't have this take place. So they knew that you had the potential to do this, Hangman upright energy, right? So they did things in your everyday life to cause you to not be able to step into this energy of seeing your power, right? So I feel for you, Aries, it was an energy where they always bogged you down with burdens that weren't yours, right? And see, this is an energy here that was always wearing a mask. Look, they've got their skin hanging off their arm, right? And they're also victimizing themselves now based off of you stepping into this energy. It's like you see your power. Maybe you vocalize this, maybe you don't, I don't know. Just maybe the mere fact that you navigate through this energy, right? And people can see you up leveling, right? Now they come through like, oh, how dare they, you know? I did this, this, and that. How dare they, right? But it's really an energy of them being caught, right? It's like people see them for who they truly are. The traitor that they always were in your life. It's like the traitor was staring at you in the face the entire time. That this energy always had some sort of ulterior motive. They were creating these delays in your life, trying to like make you feel unmotivated, right? By things they would project onto you. And then this is the energy you're moving into. Ariel, Perception and Revelation, which is the Knight of Cups from the Angel Tarot. So the Knight of Cups is a very introspective energy. It's also like this knight in shining armor energy. This is the energy you're encompassing, male or female. It's just an energy of really being in this emotionally balanced sort of energy, which would be really difficult for anyone after going through this cycle. But that's why you were able to align so easily, Aries. It's like you having that emotional strength triggers this Ace of Swords energy, right? And this Hangman energy. You starting to see your worth, not being a pushover anymore. And then you start navigating into this new timeline in a very loving, caring, introspective sort of energy, attracting a lot of new high vibrational energy towards you. What do we have at the throat, please, from the Angel Tarot? Knight of Wands, haha uya. Protection, prevents discovery of secret crimes, saves exiles. So Aries, Leo, Sag energy, that's your energy right there. So we have two knights now, right? So this Knight of Wands energy, this is a very confident, charming, courageous energy. This is the energy that you're now encompassing. Very lusty and free-spirited. This is an energy that's all about action, all about confidence. This is what allows you to navigate into this new timeline. You realizing your true power. Magician at the root chakra there. What do we have at the third eye? Metatron, Wheel of Fortune. The recording angel. Advancement and progress, teaches, guides, and records events in the book of life. So this is just all this good fortune coming your way now. And it's because of you really mastering yourself here, mastering your mentals and the way you think about yourself, triggering this Wheel of Fortune energy, things turning around in your life, you entering a whole new life cycle. This is your destiny here that you're stepping into. But this only came after a time of a lot of bad luck, really being stuck in a rut. A lot of negative forces around you that were trying to control you, making you feel like it just wasn't your time, right? What do we have at the crown? The sun. So we have two suns. Restoration of life. Protection from adversaries, rabies, and wild beasts. Leo energy. So again, we have this sun energy twice, okay? So after a lot of delays, a lot of waiting, all of a sudden this material happiness and this joy starts coming through for you. A lot of illumination, a lot of truth coming to light as to what it was that was always keeping you trapped. Whatever the case is, just a lot of positivity and new vitality coming your way, Aries. All right, Aries, I'm going to leave it there. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, all that information can be found in the description below. And thank you for your donations, Aries. Take care.